My name is Addison, and today I'm going to be telling you about how I overcame my fear of heights on the top of a ski slope. It was over winter break when my friend Ava invited me to go snowboarding with her. All throughout high school, I had done sports, and I was always down to try new things, so of course I said yes. It was a normal day over winter break. I drove from my home in Knoxville all the way to Johnson City, and I met her at her house, and we rode together all the way to Beech Mountain, North Carolina. The slopes were perfect that day, so she said. This was my first time ever snowboarding. This was her probably 20th time. She loved going, so she was considered a pro, and I was definitely a noob. The day started off really normal. We rented our snowboards from this little shop in Beech Mountain, and we also rented our boots. And then we hit right on the slopes. We started off at the bunny slopes because like I said, was a beginner. This was my first time ever going. And I was honestly killing it. I was doing really good. She said that I was a great beginner, that I was doing better than she did when she was a beginner. So I was feeling super confident. We moved on up to the next level, which were the green slopes, and you took a super small ski lift all the way to the top and slid down. And I was doing great. I would say I was shredding, and she was feeding into my confidence. I was feeling really good. I hadn't told her, though, that my biggest fear was heights, and that was a conversation that we probably needed to have before we did what we did next. So it had been about an hour. We have 4 hours. We had a 4-hour day pass. So after about an hour of going on the bunny slopes and the greens, she said that we were going to go to the next level. We proceeded to get onto the ski lift, and on the way up there, in my head I was thinking, wow, this is taking a long time. I wonder when we're going to be at the top because we're still going pretty high. And she's sitting here not saying anything, just enjoying the view, and I proceed to ask her, Ava, are we almost there? Like, how far away are we from the top? And she said, oh, we're almost there. It has been probably 10 minutes at this point, and I looked to my left, and we're almost at the very tippy top of the highest mountain that I could see. At this point, I start having a panic attack. I am freaking out. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, there's no way down, because once you get to the top of the ski slope, the only way to get down is by snowboarding down it, or you could call the medics, and they could wheel you down in this little chair lift thing, which was very embarrassing, and that was going to be the last thing I ever did. So we get to the top of the ski slope finally, and Ava's like, okay, like, are you excited? Are you ready? And I literally collapse in fear. I unclip my bindings on my snowboard, and I sit at the top of the mountain, and I'm like, Ava, I cannot do this. There is no way. This is way too high for me. I can't do it. She proceeds to go down the mountain without me and leaves me at the very top. And I'm stuck by myself in my own head thinking this is the highest I've ever been in my life. I'm at the very tippy top of a mountain, and the only way to get out of this is by snowboarding down the side of a mountain, which is my biggest fear. So after a couple minutes of thinking in my head, what am I going to do? I decided, you know what? I'm going to do this. So, the top of the mountain, I snap in my board, I sit at the top, and my legs are shaking, my hands are shaking, there are tears still rolling down my eyes. I wipe my tears, snap on my snowboard, and head down the mountain. And I did amazing. I literally did not fall one single time falling all the way down that mountain. I would say that I perfected it, and by the time I got to the bottom of the mountain, I think I'm a pro, and I've gone 3 to 4 times now. I love snowboarding, and I think the biggest lesson that I learned was all you can do is conquer your fears. So, that is my story. I am so proud of myself for conquering my fear of heights, and thank you guys for listening.